Beneath the red soil of central Nigeria lies a secret that rewrites history. 43,000 years ago, long before the pyramids or Stonehenge, African miners chiseled into the earth. This is where technology began. Not in Rome. Not in Mesopotamia. In Africa. The story of humanity starts here, with the first mines, the first fishing expeditions, the first writing. Yet much of this history remains buried not by time, but by design. Consider the Great Sphinx of Giza. Schoolbooks tell you it was built in 2500 BC. But the erosion patterns tell a different story. Geologist Robert Schoch found evidence of water weathering, the kind that could only come from millennia of rain. Rain that hadn't fallen in Egypt since 5000 BC. That means the Sphinx could be twice as old as we've been told. Who carved it? A forgotten African civilization lost to time. Meanwhile, in Sudan, another revelation waits. In 300 BC, the Nubians invented an alphabet with 23 letters, 4 vowels and a word divider. This wasn't borrowed from Egypt or Greece. It was wholly African. Yet you won't find it in most history books. Then there's the Nok civilization of Nigeria. Famous for its terracotta sculptures, but dig deeper literally and you'll find human activity dating back to 4580 BC. That's older than the first pharaohs. These aren't isolated incidents. They are fragments of a grand narrative, one where Africa led the world in art, agriculture, and innovation. The Bantu migration spread ironworking and farming across the continent. The San people of southern Africa carry the oldest DNA lineage on Earth. And that mine in Nigeria. It's not just a hole in the ground. It's proof that Africa was the cradle of technology long before the so-called birth of civilization elsewhere. So why don't we know these stories? The answer lies in the scramble for Africa, in the colonial libraries that curated what counted as history. But the evidence is still here in the grindstones of the Western Desert, in the terracotta faces of Nok, in the silent gaze of the Sphinx. This isn't just African history. This is human history. And it's time we listened.